Hello, everyone. Eileen Johnson here. In case you've never seen me before, I wanted to introduce myself. I am Eileen Johnson, and I am a career strategist to high achieving, badass corporate professionals who are looking to upgrade their careers so they can elevate their lives. So, today I'm talking about a recent trend that I've seen occurring in corporate America where companies are offering people promotions without a pay raise. What? Is that crazy? So before we get into the content, what I always like to do is find out from who's here. Where are you from? What's going on? Let me know what your name is, where you're calling from, or calling in from. God, it's like Loveline or something. Where you're signing in from. I always like to welcome people to be part of this conversation and this experience. So let's get started. So today I'm going to be talking about something that I saw come up in my newsfeed from an article from Business Insider. And so basically, what it said is that there is this ongoing trend in corporate America of employers giving out promotions without a raise. Does that sound bananas to you? Let me know in the comments if maybe this has even happened to you, that you've been offered a promotion without a pay raise. I'm guessing that there actually are quite a number of you out there, so I'd love to hear from you if this has happened to you. Now, let me ask you, does it sound even more bananas to you that in a recent study that was conducted by Robert Half, over 64% of the current workforce said that they would accept a promotion without a pay raise? It sounds bananas to me. So here's the thing that the article didn't talk about, but something that I think I know the answer to. Why? Why is this happening? So before we get into the why, I want you to just pretend that this is happening to you. We're going to take a little journey. So imagine that you've been killing it at work for the last year or maybe even longer, and you're really proud of what you've accomplished. You've won awards, your boss has been singing your praises to her boss and to anyone who's going to listen to her. And now you've been hearing rumblings around that some of the people in your group are going to be considered for promotion, and you're feeling pretty good about your chances of getting it. So one of these days, your boss calls you in, asks for a meeting, and your heart skips a beat. This is it. So you sit down and your boss recaps all the amazing things that you've done in the last year or 2 years. And she tells you that while there was a lot of competition, the promotion is going to you. Woohoo! You did it. Then she shares the details of the new responsibilities that are going to be given to you with this promotion. And while you know it's going to be a lot of work, but you're up for the challenge, you're excited about the opportunity. But your excitement takes a nosedive when you're told that there's going to be no salary increase. What? So you're telling me, you just told me how awesome I am. You just told me that this new promotion is going to come with a whole host of new responsibilities, but you're not going to pay me anymore? Why? How does that even make sense? So this is the situation that so many corporate professionals are finding themselves in. In fact, there's another study by Robert Half that said that 39% of companies out there are doing exactly this. But here's what I also find interesting about it. We are currently in a very strong economy. Unclear how long it's going to last, but we're going to enjoy it while it's here, right? So what that means is that unemployment's low. And when unemployment is low, there's much greater competition out there between employers to hire and then keep good employees. So then why does it make sense that they would be doing something to their employees that would keep them or would maybe possibly encourage them to go somewhere else? Why wouldn't they be doing everything they possibly could to be keeping those good employees? And it also seems like employees would have some pretty powerful leverage, right? So why are people doing this? And there's probably a whole host of reasons for why this is happening. But one of the major reasons that I've identified of why this is happening is fear. Because here is what fear does. Fear tells you that you're lucky to even have that job. You should be thankful. Fear tells you that you're not going to be able to find a better job. Fear tells you that the grass is not going to be greener on the other side. Fear tells you that this is just how it is and you should accept it like everyone else. But I'm here to tell you that fear is a dirty liar. Fear is what employers are preying upon. Because the more people buy into the fear, the less the employers have to pay. Now, I'm not saying that, all employers out there are fear mongers and they want this. I mean, that would be extreme. But the reality is, as long as employees are listening to the fear, employers are going to benefit. Fear will make sure that employees stay and they accept those promotions that are far below market rate. Fear will keep people from asking and even demanding to be paid fairly. Fear will keep employees working harder and longer hours for fear. And fear really keeps employees exactly where they are, even if they're unhappy about it. But what's also interesting is not everyone listens to the fear. And in another Wall Street Journal article, it said that people are voluntarily quitting their jobs at the highest rate in 17 years. 17 years, think about that. And you know what the result of all those people quitting? It's more money. Because job changers earn 48% higher salaries than those who stay in their jobs. 48%! What's there to fear when there's 48% on the other side? Now, what I know from working with my clients is that when you know the value that you have to offer, that fear stops running the show. You know exactly what your market value is, and that knowledge is power. It means that you won't settle for anything less than exactly than what you know you're worth. But getting to that place of power and confidence doesn't come overnight, at least not for most people. And that's why I work with my clients to help them get clarity around exactly what they bring to the table so they can powerfully articulate it for themselves and for employers. And in this process, my clients become empowered. Empowered to say no, empowered to walk away when things aren't working for them, empowered to negotiate and to ask for what they deserve, empowered to be in a relationship with their employer that's an equal exchange. And that is priceless. But it isn't always easy to do on your own, and that's why it's important to have a coach. You need someone who's going to walk you through the process, someone who understands how the system works, who can help you reclaim your power, someone who can help you find the clarity that you need to make sure that you never settle for less. And that is exactly what I do with my clients. So take yourself back to that imaginary place that we were in before, where you were just given that promotion, but no raise. And ask yourself, am I going to accept this? Am I going to be part of the 64% that says paying me less than I am worth is suddenly okay? Am I willing to let fear win out, or am I going to stand up for what I know I'm worth? Be honest with yourself. Are you ready to step into your power, or are you maybe not quite there yet? If you are there, and if you're ready, but you also know that you need some help with it, I would really encourage you to book a call with me so that we can talk about where you are and where you want to be headed. Because there are strategies that can help you achieve your goals. But this only applies to you if you know that you absolutely no longer want to be part of that 64% that says that paying you less than what you're worth is okay. So if that's you, then I encourage you to book a call so that we can chat further. I'm going to put a link in the comments box where you are going to be able to sign up for a call. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'm Eileen Johnson with Eileen Johnson Coaching, helping corporate professionals transform their careers so they can elevate their lives. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.